This is the northern giraffe, native to North Africa. Its habitat ranges from savannas to woodlands. Giraffes are considered some of the most iconic creatures of Africa. They are actually the tallest living land animals. Adult females can grow to be 14 feet tall, and adult males can grow to be over 18 feet tall. Their social networks consist of their offspring, mates, predators, and even tourists. Their sense of smell is an example of chemotaxis. These chemicals in their body aid giraffes in allowing them to use their noses to smell for extended distances. Their diet ranges from fruits, vegetables, and other forms of vegetation such as grass and tree-like shrubs. The northern giraffe is at risk in its natural habitat. According to Zoe Mueller, giraffe populations have suffered a 40% decline within the past 30 years, forcing this beloved and beautiful creature out of its chosen home. Mueller's article shares that the northern giraffe once occupied areas across the southern Sudan, Uganda, and Kenya, but is now confined to only a few isolated areas due to human expansion and urbanization. This leads us to the question of why do ungulate taxa migrate? For the northern giraffe, they migrate in the summer to rivers and water sources when it's dry. According to the Causes, Consequences, and Conservation of Ungulate Migration article, the northern giraffe's migration habits are an example of altitudinal migration. According to Douglas T. Bogler, one population response of migratory ungulate species to human activities in Africa is due to fencing, and this has caused local extinction of the northern giraffe along with many other ungulate species. The northern giraffe is a species that is tolerated by humans, but it is at risk due to humans at the same time. According to Monica L. Bond, giraffe hunting is illegal, but despite the public tolerance and hunting restrictions, giraffe populations have decreased significantly in recent years due to habitat loss, poaching for meat and body parts, and fragmentation. According to African Journal of Ecology, David O'Connor states that giraffes aren't the only species with similar risk factors. Camels' increased popularity in the region of northern Kenya has led to concerns about their environmental impacts and possible competition with wild giraffe for resources. All hope in preserving the northern giraffe is not lost. Felicia Colombi writes, populations of wild giraffes are drastically declining and zoo populations may be needed to one day repopulate Africa. This is where ex-situ conservation becomes a necessary method in protecting giraffes. I am interested in migration in giraffes, and I am intrigued in how giraffe migration methods are reasoning and influenced by habitat destruction and human expansion. Because I have learned that the giraffe's strong and extended neck is used to reach tall plants such as trees and other forms of vegetation that are out of reach for most animals, I hypothesize that the giraffe species migrating into unfamiliar habitats caused by habitat destruction will evolve giraffe necks, which is a vital aspect of their food access and availability to survive in their natural habitats. I predict that this will cause giraffe necks to shorten over time, putting them at a great risk against predators and in danger of starvation due to competition for food. I would investigate this theory by collecting data on giraffe necks from giraffes in both habitats and compare methods such as height, weight, neck size, and strength. I could then return after an extended period to see how the population size has altered and if there are any physical changes to the giraffe neck and body and even their diet habits. I have always loved giraffes and admired them as a beautiful creature, but after researching them this semester, I have gathered a more in-depth understanding of their behavior and how it contributes to their beauty. I now know they are one of the tallest creatures in the world, and they are similar to humans in that they have 7 bones in their necks just like us. I now understand that they are a species that we need to protect so that those that came behind us can admire their beauty too.